This is our Fresh Start Worlds account. As you can see, we got some stats above level 1 because we've been training for about a day and a half now. I've done a few quests, as you can see, got 20 quest points, and got the 30 attack and 30 strength, which means I obviously did the waterfall quest, which is a very good start to Fresh Start Worlds, or really any account in general. Yeah, so we're on our account, Ladder Suck. And yeah, we started doing some things around Birthorpe, such as we went into this cave in Birthorpe and killed some trolls, just so that we could get our combat stats up. And picked up their bones, berry bones, because just try to get as much XP as possible. And you also have herb drops from them. I got a few starter herbs, and then I also went and did some fishing and cooking for crayfish. And yeah, looking at our quest list, we did the easy quests that are really short, but also give a good amount of XP, like Demon Slayer, Druidic Ritual, Priest in Peril, Restless Ghost, Wolf Whistle, and of course, Waterfall quests. Holy Grail, and yeah. I also tried to unlock some lodestones because, I need to teleport to get around places. And that seems to be good. There's a bunch of locked places. Like I didn't go to the wilderness because I don't want to. Not yet, at least. And we'll unlock these later when we do quests. Alright, so what's different in Fresh Start Worlds? Well, you can talk to this guy in Berthorpe right next to the lodestone. You talk to him, open the shop, and you can see that there's a bunch of things to unlock. They cost progress points, but they don't get deducted. So these give you cool benefits, such as a pet for free. And right now I already unlocked infinite run energy, so that's good. But some really important gear that you get is in this tab. You get the Boon of Defense and Boon of Offense, which are unlocked at 500 points and 1,000 points. So you get the full armor set at 500 points, and you get a weapon, a two-handed weapon, at 1,000 points. Yeah, the two-handed weapon can change between all three styles, and both of the armor and the weapons can scale up to level 80. So right now I'm only level 20 defense, and I also have a level 20 weapon. So once I get good enough stats, like good enough defense, my next tier for this armor is 40 defense. Once I get 40 defense, this will upgrade to 40 defense. And if I get level 80 defense, this armor will also become level 80. So what do we get in Fresh Start Worlds right now? We have tier 1 auras unlocked, and we get a 50% XP boost. And next week, we're going to get some more stuff. So far, the 50% XP boost is a little small. Right now I'm training fishing because I want to fish for some food. Eventually this 50 XP boost will grow, it'll get higher. I know that next week it will still be a 50% XP boost, but there will be a higher XP boost. So what I'm doing with the 50% XP boost right now is fishing for trout and salmon. Classic fishing trout and salmon. I got to level 35 fishing, so may as well train that up, get that high enough, and then I'll be able to cook the fish. I could drop the fish and just get the fishing levels, but I'm trying to get as much XP and get as much levels as I can in all the other skills. So while I could drop the fish, to power fish, I'd rather keep the fish because the bank is just right across this river, right in the old combat academy. So I don't really need to drop the fish, and whatever fish I fish, I can just cook, and I'll get a lot of cooking XP out of that too. Alright, and I just leveled up. We just hit 40 in fishing, and you know what that means. We can fish lobsters right now. Now, a cardinal sin of Runescape players who are leveling up fishing to level 40. Do not switch to lobsters immediately after this. You will not be able to catch that many, and you're just better off sticking with trout and salmon because of the higher XP rates here. So I'll just chill out here for a little while. A good thing for new players is to actually start off with the archaeology tutorial. I already got to level 7 just by doing the tutorial, since you got some bonus XP from discovering these remains. Yeah, once you finish the tutorial, you will get this one relic power, which is the Font of Life, which is very useful. Increases the maximum health by 500. So right now I'm at 26 HP, and my HP is actually at 3100, so I got 500 more from that. So it really helps you from surviving things that would attack you. A bigger health pool is always nice. Got 15 wood cutting, so now we can go cut these oak logs next to Varrock West Bank, and we're just knocking out some levels right here. Here we are at the Grand Exchange. Yeah, you could trade with other players. So far, I have bought nothing, and I need a myth hatchet. I could go to Bob's Axes, but may as well just buy it here since I was already in Varrock. Just claiming these free bank boosters on Fresh Start Worlds. I don't know if these will come into play because this is just a limited time event, but it's free and only requires a few clicks. That's 30 wood cutting. We can now cut willows, but I think it's a good idea to stick to oaks. We just hit 2.5k points, claim our first boon of plenty, and that's going to give us a bunch of proteans and prismatic fallen stars and some pulse cores, which should help us gain some more XP. Alright, a small problem, we can't bank these fallen stars, so, and if I look at my stats, I'm not going to gain that much XP out of them, but may as well use them since I can't bank them and I don't really want to destroy them. Here we are at player-owned ports. I already sent Meg on a mission, so I'll wait for her next week for some XP. But looking at my skills, I do not have 90 of any ports-related skill. And this is a new account, and I have a ports guide on my channel, but when I'm on a new account, I would suggest rushing to go to level 90 in one of those port skills. However, since this is Fresh Start Worlds and we only have about 3 months of playtime on this, I'm not sure if I'll be able to get to level 90 in a skill and progress into ports far enough. Okay, so one of the strategies that I've been doing, at least recently, was since we get all the tier 1 auras, I'm just cycling through some auras, trading those skills, and then moving on to the next one. I already got divination up to level 17, and I already used the fishing aura, training some fishing. So I could like go mine or go whatever, like use these auras to be a little more efficient, even though these tier 1 auras only give about a 3% boost to whatever skill that you're doing. We are now 30 divination, so we can move on to the next place. And also, we're a little closer to unlocking invention, which requires 80 in smithing, crafting, and divination. We are 1 crafting and 1 farming, so let's pick some flax and spin it into bowstrings. Honestly, I have no idea what to do for early farming because early farming is really slow, and the things that you could plant, I really don't like doing those things. Alright, got 5 farming from just picking flax. Now that we've got some flax from 5 farming, we can go spin this flax into bowstrings. And unlike old school Runescape, you can spin flax into bowstrings at level 1 crafting. So this is going to be a good amount of levels for us. We got several things done. We are now over 400 total level, and just from all that flax that we got from 5 farming, we made 224 bowstrings and got 21 crafting. Okay, I think this is a good stopping point. I got 29 mining, 27 smithing, and I spent some time doing mining and smithing. We're at 476 total level, so I think in the next episode I'll probably get some more levels or do some quests. Well, we'll see about that. So until next time.